Yeah, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Marvin the Real Deal. I'm back on. Um, impressive win. Impressive win over the Dallas Cowboys, week 16. Um, I just feel like we did exactly what I knew and thought that we were and are going to do. Um, impressive win. Um, impressive win. Dak. We're going to start it off with Dak. Dak, he had 0 passing touchdowns. Um, Zeke, Zeke Elliott, he rushed for 47 yards, and his receiving yards was under 50 yards. We shut Zeke down. We shut Dak down. We shut both of those guys down. We actually shut down Amari Cooper. We shut down Amari Cooper, in which Amari Cooper had no touchdown catches. Nobody had no touchdowns. Dallas Cowboys, they scored all field goals. They ain't scored no touchdowns. And these guys supposed to be ranked #1 in offense. And we're ranked damn near last in defense. Damn near last in defense besides the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. You gotta be kidding me. Now, if our wide receivers were catching a ball when needed, we have a better record and a higher percentage in the NFC East. In the NFC East. You know, who knows who's going to start on Sunday? You know what I mean? Maybe Eli, it may be Daniel Jones. But we got packages for both of those guys. In my opinion, they might start Eli Manning just on the strength because Eli Manning, and they might start Daniel Jones later in that game or something, or maybe early in the game or something. But I think that they'll probably start Eli Manning because they're not going to the playoffs for real. So, I mean, they ought to just start Eli Manning and let Eli finish his last game. You know what I mean? And Daniel Jones just come back next season and just try to perform better. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I actually think Daniel Jones is actually solid. He's solid. And the quarterback from the Buffalo Bills, he's solid also. I love those two guys, man. I love the two guys. I love the way they're productive. I love the way they try to be a quarterback, basically, and do what they do as a quarterback. Dwelling in on using the same stuff that they had in college. Carson Wentz, man, he's definitely remarkable. Carson Wentz impressed me within these last few games because just a few weeks ago I was kind of disappointed at him for being stubborn, and during those last 4 or 5 games I actually seen recovery and improvement. Thanks to Carson Wentz, thank you, bro. And I truly believe in my heart that you're going to help us win this last games against the New York Giants, help us Philadelphia Eagles organization. You're helping carrying the load. You're helping carrying the load. This is why we paid you $100 million for, brother. This is why we paid you that, Carson. I love you for that. I personally love you like that, and I don't even know you like that. I know you enough to where that you play for us Philadelphia Eagles. We won another Super Bowl. Let you get that. Let you get that. Let you get that. You know, we one game away, man. We one game away. We can't lose this one and then let Dallas try to tie it up with a win next week. God forbid we lose this game and then Dallas lose their game. We're actually going to go in because we have a better record. We have a better record. So if the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles lose on the same day, we'll still make it to the playoffs because we got that one against them. We got that one against them. I told y'all we were going to get y'all back. I told y'all. Me, Lord Brunson, us Philadelphia Eagles, we said we were going to get y'all back. We are going to get those Dallas Cowboys back, and that's exactly what we did. You know what I mean? Darnold. Our cornerback Darnold. He's on IR, they said. Let him be out. We don't need him right now anyway. We'd rather play use Sidney Jones. Sidney Moore Jones is a better cornerback than Darby. Yeah, than Darby. Our wide receivers stepped up. Our defense stepped up. I just feel like our front need to put more like front load pressure on that whole offensive front. Everybody. I feel like the corners and the coverage were truly solid. I haven't seen nothing like that since Deshaun Jackson was on the team. I haven't seen nothing like that since we played the New York Jets against Sam Darnold. I haven't seen anything like that. Now, I feel like when we played against the Jets, I feel like we were more aggressive and more on point than that Dallas Cowboys game. I feel like we were more on point when we played against the New England Patriots. But since we got this win, we actually blew the Dallas Cowboys out. Miles Sanders just didn't run it in. He should have ran it in. But why not? Let's just run out the clock. Let's just run out the clock. God forbid anything. We really blew them dudes out. In that game, Jake Elliott, he missed like 2 field goals. And Miles Sanders could have ran it in. So it really was like a blowout. Like 30 to like 9 or something. Like 30 to like 9 for real. Come on, man. Come on. We got one game left. You know, I think Carson Wentz, man, got something up his sleeve though, man, for making it seem like he can't complete a full season. You know what I mean? If Carson Wentz win this game, this would define that he completed a full season without all his starters, playing with backup wide receivers. Cornerbacks is trash, for real. We just putting them in the right places and giving them the right kind of assignments, which is Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz is helped doing that. And Mike Graw, the offensive coordinator, is helping our offense. Yeah. We are over 500, clearly. If you look at the rankings, our percentage, we're over 500. And Dallas Cowboys is under 500 now. So that's good. That's good. That's real good. Now, what can us Philadelphia Eagles do, in my opinion, to beat the New York Giants? We just need to play basic football and punch them in their mouth. Because they're going to try to get the ball to Saquon Barkley, and they're going to try to throw it up to a receiver, you know what I mean? You know, that look like Odell Beckham, but he's not Odell Beckham. This is where our cornerbacks should be at. This is where Gary and Malcolm Jenkins come in at, and just get the and stop that. It's either it's gonna be a stoppage or some kind of interception or something. Don't throw the ball up in the air, Eli or Dan. Don't throw the ball up, y'all, like y'all got Odell Beckham out there, because that joint's gonna get. It's either going to be incomplete or it's going to be picked off or a missed target. It's going to be a missed target. This is where our front need to apply that more of that pressure, since our defense stepped up the last game against the Dallas Cowboys. Our front need to, you know what I mean, start busting them up now. Now, in the NFL league, we're doing good at stopping the run in the NFL. You know what I mean? Overall in the NFL. I think on rush defense, I think we're ranked like number 4, number 6, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. We're actually one of the teams that's actually pretty good at stopping the run. Now, we stop Saquon Barkley, in which we will. What else is it for those other New York Giants players and organizations would do? It's easy to beat the New York Giants. We can beat the Giants on a 4-3 defense. And on whatever down and long, we just run a 3-4 or prevent defense, but have a double spy. Have a double spy on both sides. And we have a spy on this side and that side, on both on 2 different sides. You'll give Eli Manning and Daniel Jones a problem with the pressure up front. No need for the cornerbacks to spy. No need to. They just need to focus on defense. Locate the ball better. And better tackling. Like they did last game against the Dallas Cowboys in Week 16. December 22nd, 2019 on a Sunday. At 4:25 p.m. Game start. This time, we really need to let the NFL know and the New York Giants know that we're in the playoffs and we're in first place. That we're there. We're there. And currently, right now, us Philadelphia Eagles is in first place right now. We in first place. Over 500. We beating teams over 500 more than 3 times this season. More than 3 times this season. What the Cowboys do? They only beat a team over 500 one time. One time. And that's against the St. Louis Rams. In which us Philadelphia Eagles already beat this season. They trash. Rams are trash. The Rams are trash. We can beat the Rams. If I'm mistaken, we beat them last year. If I ain't mistaken, we beat them last year. We beat the Rams last year too. You know what I mean? I think that the Rams, as a matter of fact, the Rams got a better record right now than the Dallas Cowboys. The Rams got 8 wins and like 6 losses. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I think the Rams are like 8-7, 8-6. But either way, it don't even matter in a way because they got a better record than the Dallas Cowboys. Rams got 8 wins right now. And the Dallas Cowboys got 7 wins. Or 7 wins. The Rams get 1 more win, they got 9 wins. You know what I mean? Now, I think we'll probably play the Rams in the playoffs then. We'll probably play the Rams in the playoffs. Rams, Seattle, Green Bay. The Bears. The Bears might have a chance of going. The Bears might. They might if they win this game. Mitchell Trubisky, man, I think he on like a 2-game losing streak. Besides those 2 games in the with the losing streak, though, man, Mitchell Trubisky actually been doing pretty good in my opinion. Despite those 2 losses recently, in back-to-back weeks, there's a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance for us Philadelphia Eagles, and we will get that. We just need to take care of business, man. Punch these New York niggas in their mouth. We ain't scared of these motherfuckers. Excuse my language. Forgive me for my language. Excuse me. Pardon me. Forgive me. You know? Can't believe these Dallas Cowboys fans. Week after week. Week after week. Ever since that 3-0 start with the Dallas Cowboys, man, they was making it seem like the Dallas Cowboys is actually playoff content. They're going to the playoffs. The Eagles are this. The Eagles are that. The Dallas Cowboys is a better team. Jerry Jones is one of the best coaches that ever did it. Wow. And ever since week 3, ever since they won the first 3 games, after that 3rd week, they only got 4 wins. 4 wins. After that 3rd week of week 3, they only got 4 more wins out of 14 games afterwards. Out of 14 games afterwards. After week 3, they only won 4 more games. 4 more games? Come on, man. With a fully staffed offense. Fully staffed wide receiver core. Come on, man. And everybody acting like, all these Dallas Cowboys fans acting like Amari Cooper is like this #1 receiver ever. Breaking all these records and stuff. Man, he just came from what? What team he just come from? Oakland Raiders? He wasn't doing that much in Oakland. And in Oakland, he was their best receiver in Oakland. As far as to my knowledge. It was him and somebody else. It was him and somebody else. And I don't know why John Gruden let Amari Cooper go. Let Amari Cooper go. With Amari Cooper with the Oakland Raiders, they probably would have had a better record. In my opinion, though, man, I think Amari Cooper should leave, man. I think Amari Cooper should leave, man. I think he should leave and go back to the Oakland Raiders, man. Help them out next season with a better record next season. Because right now in the NFC East, it's all about us Philadelphia Eagles right now beating the New York Giants. You know, both teams, Eagles and the Cowboys, both teams play at 425 on this Sunday. We play at 4:25, December 29th, 2019, on a Sunday. Both teams, us Eagles and those loser Dallas Cowboys, we both play on Sunday at 4:25 p.m. You know, Dallas is home, we're away. You know, I don't know, man. I just see I see the Dallas Cowboys losing against the Washington Redskins their last game. They might try to hype it up and try to win their last game because they're at home and they feel like they might can put a battery in their back and play extra. But I think the Redskins is good enough to, you know what I mean, drain their battery. Drain their battery. In my opinion, the way for the Washington Redskins to beat the Dallas Cowboys is that they got to run the ball more. They got to run the ball more, and they got to run the ball with the quarterback more to confuse that defense, to make that defensive line jump, before the snap, because they so anxious to stop the run and try to stop the quarterback, they forget about a lot of things. They forget about that Washington Redskins offensive line. They forget about that line. Why the Washington Redskins offensive lineman is actually pretty good. So for their last game, Washington Redskins last game away at Dallas, I think that the Washington Redskins will beat the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion. 34-10 or 34-17, in my opinion, Washington Redskins win. I think it's going to be a blowout. In my opinion. And what did I tell y'all previous interviews? That the Dallas Cowboys is going to win no more than 2 games. A few weeks ago, I said that. Y'all can check out the before interviews in which I said that. I clearly said that. I said that the Dallas Cowboys is going to win no more than 2 games. And here we are, and within our last game, we got there's 1 game left. Dallas Cowboys won 1 game since I said that from that interview. And you know what team that they beat? The St. Louis Rams. They beat them. A team that's over 500. But that's also a team that has currently, right now, still a better record than the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, the Rams have a better chance of going to the playoffs than the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion. I just got to see what that division is looking like. Yes. They have a better percentage than the Dallas Cowboys. The St. Louis Rams is still over 500. They still over 500. Now, I call them the St. Louis Rams because, in my opinion, they're still the St. Louis Rams. They're not the Los Angeles Rams, in my opinion. In my opinion, they're St. Louis Rams. St. Louis Rams. These Giants are 4-12 coming in to this last game, and we're 8-7 coming into this game. The Giants' percentage is not even 400. They're not even 400. I think they're like 3-something. I think they're like 333 percentage. We're over 500 clearly over 500. We'll beat the Giants. All we got to do is just shut down their quarterback and shut down Saquon Barkley. Who else is it out there? New York Giants defense is trash. The reason why the New York Giants defense is trash because they got 12 losses. That's why they trash. They're not beating us. We not to beat the New York Giants. New York Giants format is always the same. We'll beat those linebackers like we do every year. We'll beat those linebackers. Without, you know what I mean, with everybody that we got, we'll beat them. We'll beat the Giants with backups. We'll beat the New York Giants with backups. Backup running backs. Backup tacklers. OTs, DTs, OTs. We'll beat them. I think Jim Schwartz, man. I'm proud of Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz actually impressed me because I've been talking about Jim Schwartz for a little bit over the disappointing losses, and Jim Schwartz impressed me. And I looked at one of the interviews that he had before this Dallas Cowboys game about locating the ball better and better tackling and better pursuit, being balanced. and being better balanced. I was impressed, man. Dak Prescott was salty. He was salty. He was salty. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I spitted it out like that because I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted at these Dallas Cowboys, man. You know, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. No need to keep talking about the Dallas Cowboys neither. But in a way, we still got to talk about them because it's one game left. It's one game left. There's a high chance that they could try to tie it up with us, but I don't see it. I don't see it. We got the confidence right now. The Dallas Cowboys, they don't even have no confidence. They don't have no confidence. The Washington Redskins is going to come in knowing that the Dallas Cowboys lost, and Dallas Cowboys are on a losing streak. They're on a one-game losing streak. Even though the Redskins is playing away, I think the Washington Redskins, man, I think the Washington Redskins should spy the quarterback. Now, those cornerbacks from Washington are better cornerbacks than the Philadelphia Eagles, in my opinion. In my opinion. But they're also not better to a degree, because with that kind of defense, which was up and down for the corners, we're 7-7. Seven and 7, man. We only lost 7 games. Now we're 8-7. We're 8-7, man. Now, more interviews coming up about the game plan. This game is so simple to where, like, I don't even have to say too much for the game plan. I don't have to say too much for this game plan. New York Giants defense is trash. Their offense is trash. Only thing that's good about the New York Giants is Eli Manning and Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. That's the only best of the New York Giants. Everybody else is trash. Everybody else is trash. Everybody else is trash. And what's saving the New York Giants right now is their offensive line. Because the defensive linemen, man, helped the New York Giants get 4 wins. They helped the New York Giants get 4 wins. Now, after this game against us Philadelphia Eagles, the New York Giants will be 4-13. They will be 4-13. Believe me or not. I got this hat on for a reason. Now, I was right in my interviews, man. I was right. Dallas Cowboys is winning no more than two games out of these last few games. And I said this a few weeks ago within the previous interviews. Come on, man. I was a little pissed off at Carson Wentz, but I was only pissed off because I felt like he could have performed better regarding the stubbornness. I feel like he could have ran out the pocket. Now, I think this game against New York Giants, he should run out the pocket if it's available. If it's there, he should. And when the playoffs start, he should run more. He should run more when needed, especially. Now, I'm hoping that Carson Wentz have a successful completed season by being safe, being encouraged, focused. The offensive linemen, the defensive linemen, our cornerbacks, our safeties, our middle linebackers, our special teams, our coaches, our whole organization, us Eagles fans, Veterans Stadium, in which I still consider, I just feel like we need to get the W out there. We need to get the W out there. And then just let this be known, and then let us get ready for the playoffs next week. That next week. You know, all we got to do is just get into the playoffs, and then we got a whole different vibe after that. Like, y'all going to see, like, how us Philadelphia Eagles emerge and overcome and will win. You know, glory to the God Almighty, God of all gods. It don't matter what God it is. Glory to the God, because only one God, in my opinion. Man, I truly believe in my heart, from the bottom of my heart, I feel like us Philadelphia Eagles will win against the New York Giants. Mark my words when I say it. We do our job, like Bill Belichick said, we will win. We will win. Us Philadelphia Eagles will win, and we are America's team. We are America's team. The New York Giants is not America's team, because if there was America's team, they have a better record right now. A lot of people thought that New York Giants is a better team, but how they're a better team, and they just lost last night. They just lost last night with an offense that was ranked like damn near last, with a defense that was ranked like damn near last. You know, our offense, I think we were ranked like 14 or something. I gotta check the stats again. You know, I dare some New York Giants fans come over here and try to come at me like the New York Giants is actually gonna win. Nah. They could just get ready to wrap this up. In my opinion, I'll say this game will be over with probably by halftime. It'll be over with by halftime. Early third quarter, in my opinion. To a point where you may can just start a backup quarterback and then sit Carson Wentz down. Now he have a completed season. Ooh, I got an idea. Let Carson Wentz ball up. Carson Wentz ball up from the first quarter all the way up to at least halftime. Depending on the situation of the game, Carson Wentz should sit down early. That'll still be a completed game. That'll still be a completed game and a completed full season. If Carson Wentz ball up, pull points up early, to a point where it's a blowout, to a point where Carson Wentz can sit down. He can sit down and start up Josh McCown. He can sit there and start up Nate Sudfeld. Come on. Arcega-Whiteside, man, he need to keep up the good work. He need to keep up the good work, man. Even though he may not be running the right route sometimes, but Carson Wentz try to sit there long enough for him to get open. But since he running a funny route sometimes, I think he should just make up his own routes to a point where he know how to get open with that. And this is where Carson Wentz is sitting there and letting him do. Carson Wentz sitting up here and letting him do. Now this time around, I think that he should continue to act like that, but at times we got to give him a designated play. We got to give Arcega-Whiteside a designated play. We got to let Carson Wentz allow Arcega-Whiteside to continue to do what he do to get open. Now besides that, while he's Arcega-Whiteside trying to get open, Carson Wentz should look at somebody else. And a third option as a run, or maybe just a different pass play. You know, I see Arcega-Whiteside, man, stepping up, man. We need to give Arcega-Whiteside a chance, man. Arcega-Whiteside and Perkins more of a chance this game. Give Perkins, man, and Arcega-Whiteside more of a chance, though, man. I just see Perkins and Arcega-Whiteside, man, improving this game. I see it. I see it. And most of the time, I'm right. Deshaun Jackson, looking good, y'all. He coming back. He already working out. He already, doing sprints, light sprints, catches, they said. Something popped up on my phone when I was doing the interview previously. It was saying that Deshaun Jackson, looking good. He may come back for the first round of the playoffs. I don't think he's coming back for this game. I think Deshaun Jackson should sit out this game for this last game and then come back the first round. You know, I know Deshaun Jackson's problem. He got a muscle problem. You know what I mean? You need to keep drinking hot tea and hot chocolate and keep eating salad and just let all of that just digest down. Just let it digest down, and then just let it all come out. Let it all come out and drink a lot of water and juice. Cut on the soda and just drink water and juice, Deshaun. You'll be back the first round. We miss you. I hope you come back. Faster recovery on other New York Eagles. I'm sorry. The Philadelphia Eagles injury list. Please, Philadelphia Eagles, come back. Whoever's injured, come back. We need you. Everybody that we got, we need. Deshaun Jackson, please come back in faster recovery. Once you come back, that'll give more of a boost to us Philadelphia Eagles. And we will win. With or without Deshaun Jackson. But with the help of Deshaun Jackson, I'm trying to tell you, we will win. Mark my words. We will win. And it's not going to look good once Deshaun Jackson come back. Because we're going to win. It's going to be blowouts with Deshaun in. It's going to be blowouts. Trust me. We're going to win. We won't. We going to. We will. Oh my God. I just see it. I just see it. I just see it. I just see it. Glory to the God for us Philadelphia Eagles. Glory to the God of all gods. Please.